now. You're rocking with the best. You are now. Rocking with the best.
Welcome to the 605 show.
World's worst cold open.
Well, you don't know that because you saw the opening, hopefully.
That's true.
We heard no music. Hey, that was good. Well, I'm your host of the 605 show, Alana Snyder. Dan is back.
I am back from beyond the trip that I took.
What were you doing, coughing blood or?
No, making money, closing deals, and not feeling great. I was sick that day.
Oh.
So when I got back to town from work, work trip, then it just wasn't happening for me as far as coming back and doing all this.
But you feel good now.
Yeah.
Rejuvenated.
I'm feeling better. Yep, feeling back at it again. But we were able to snag Vonnie.
Yes.
To come join us. So
I was shocked.
Yeah.
And he did a good job.
He did okay. He's a little rusty. But
he was pretty rusty,
we won't share that with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't watch this anyways.
No, he doesn't. He does.
So
we'll pretend like he does. But anyways.
Did he take he must have taken his photo portrait with him?
He probably did. He probably didn't know it was in here until he saw it. And then he saw his face and he fell in love all over again. No one loves Vonnie more than Vonnie.
More than Vonnie. Yeah.
That's what he always says. He's like, you should love yourself. Which I agree.
Yeah. There's got to be like a point of diminishing returns, though. You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, that's enough. That's enough self-love.
But you missed it. So that was February.
Yep. That was February.
And now we're in March.
Yeah, I don't know
how
that happened.
I think the better issue of 605 magazine. It is the bar and restaurant issue.
One of the more exciting issues.
Statewide, prepare to get hungry, Dan. As you read through our March bar and restaurant issue, we cover some must-stop bars and restaurants in South Dakota, like Myrtle's Bar and Fur Vault. That just sounds like weird to say fur and like, I don't know. In Sioux Falls, Hem A.M. in Custer.
I was going to ask how you pronounce that.
Oh, yeah.
Hem?
It's
not H-Jim.
No, and then they have fun with it. They have a sign in the restaurant that says, welcome, Hem.
Good, cute.
I can't make that thing up.
Yeah.
It's true.
How quaint.
How quaint. And the original Spearfish Breakfast House. Grab one while you're out today or read it online at 605magazine.com.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite issues. Myrtle's Bar and Fur Vault has been killing it.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They've done a really excellent job over there. I haven't been to Hem.
Well, you must.
Hijam AM in Custer. But we're doing a Custer trip soon. So we'll do Skogan. We'll do this restaurant.
And to give you a heads up, Hem AM is only open Fridays and Saturdays. Are they open Sundays? I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's like a weekend. So it's definitely check it for hours. But it's actually.
Odd hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, excuse me. I'm thinking of that bar and restaurant.
Ma'am.
I'm going to have to cover these mics.
Yeah, goodness.
But that's actually the sister of Eliza from Skogan. So their story, affair. Right. So their story is Eliza was pregnant. And so then her sister moved to help her during COVID with the restaurant. And then they used to do breakfast at Skogan. And so then now they kind of transferred that. And I think it's pronounced Cammie is her name. And she and her husband, Eric, opened up Hem AM,
Very cool.
which is equally as popular. And they have people who drive like 40 minutes from Rapid every weekend. And have like regulars. So same thing with Spearfish Breakfast House. Really, really good. That's more like old school breakfast house where you can get gossip. Probably have some old ladies playing cards.
Yeah, bad coffee, hot goss.
Oh,
What more do you want?
nothing.
You know what I mean?
I guess cigarettes back in the day. Remember back when you could smoke in restaurants?
Yeah. Unfiltered.
Those were the times.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I ran into my best friend's mom at Golden Bowl, and she's like listening to us. I was talking about that. And we were making the joke of like, remember when we used to be able to smoke in restaurants? And she's like, do you remember when we used to be able to smoke in planes?
Okay, didn't mean to one up us.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember that.
I wasn't born in the 1600s. I do not remember that.
It's like, how about that?
Yeah.
But speaking of celebrating in planes, which don't smoke in a plane.
No.
It's actually St. Patrick's Day coming
St.
up.
Patty's Day this weekend.
March 14th through the 16th in Deadwood. That's a huge celebration all day. Spend St. Patrick's Day in the Wild West in downtown Deadwood with fundraisers, games, a parade, and a boob crawl. Participate in the Pub Port Shuffle. I kind of like that. To collect stamps throughout Friday night and Saturday morning for a chance to win prizes. Start Saturday off right with the Eggs and Kegs breakfast and brunch at Deadwood Social Club. That sounds amazing. Watch the St. Paddy's Parade and end the night with a party at the historic Franklin Hotel. More info, deadwood.com.
Deadwood.com.
It gets crazy in Deadwood. You know what I'm saying? Almost as crazy as Sioux Falls is going to be popping too.
It's going to be nutty this year.
Because it's nice.
Super nice.
That's like
super warm.
The witching hours when
it's super warm. Yep, it's warm. First time out for a lot of people.
Right.
So wash your hands. Don't be weird. Don't be gross.
And
safety brief
for the stores, hold on to your hats.
Hold on to your freaking hats. It's going to be a weekend. I might get out of town because I live downtown. And if you're planning on coming downtown to engage in various activities,
what are you, Miami?
Crowd. You know what I mean?
Did you see the whole Miami campaign where they're like breaking up with spring breakers?
That's super funny.
Because like they are like done.
Listen, y'all don't know how to act. You go from these kids from like Toledo, Ohio, go down to Miami for 4 days with their, $2,500 limit credit card and just go nuts.
They show no respect.
No respect.
They're like, it's our beaches.
Yeah. We should be wearing like white linen button-ups when we're talking about Miami. Like chains.
Let it breeze.
Yeah, just let it out.
Boy bandit.
Yep.
One button.
Yep.
So I'm talking about. Or like creep, like TLC with the pajamas, you know what I'm saying? Remember that?
Nothing
else. It helps if you look at me.
Yeah, it's not here. There's a lot under the table you can't see that's happening.
It's the one button. Anyways, speaking of that, what you would see if I one buttoned it is I would be at Wingapalooza.
Yeah.
March 23rd at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, 2 p.m. Get ready for some finger-licking fun at the 12th annual Wingapalooza competition. Enjoy wingies, beer, and fun activities for all ages such as Wingo. Here's what I'm going to. Chicken poop roulette and a cornhole tournament. Vote to decide who has the best and hottest wing and support Mitchell Main Street and beyond. More info, mitchellmainstreet.com.
If you're watching this, you're going to see we got photos coming through over the screen on this. I'm really curious what chicken poop roulette looks like.
Yeah. Well, I guess you just let a chicken in the middle and they're going to poop on a number. Is that
how that's played?
A roulette?
Like with chicken poop roulette specifically?
I'm assuming. Because you're just going to have to guess a number and then it's going to have to poop on your chips. Do the poop on the chips? Again, wash your hands.
Listen. I am a proud member of the 605 population now. I live here. This is home. And this is why.
It's moments like this.
It's moments like this.
A moment.
Chicken poop roulette.
I wonder if they're doing anything 23rd. Like Hot Ones, That
would be cool.
That'd be cool if they did a contest like that.
Love the idea. Love the event. Love seeing people get out to Mitchell. Get
also,
to the Corn Palace.
Bring your Tums.
Oof. Yeah, that's going to be
what I'm saying. Speaking of you staying home, bring your Tums. I mean, we're getting old. Everyone, don't forget your Gas X.
I'm going to have readers next time.
Bring your little wee wipies. Okay, and then we have the South Dakota Governor's Artist Closing Reception. March 29th, Doll Arts Center, Rapid City, 5 p.m. Honor the success of the South Dakota Governor's 10th biennial art exhibition at South Dakota Governor's Artist Clothing...
Hey, tell you what. So you're going to honor the success of the South Dakota Governor's 10th Biennial Art Exhibition at the South Dakota Governor's Artist Closing Reception.
No clothing.
The Traveling Buried exhibition showcases the work of artists who currently live and work in South Dakota. Explore more than 70 works from 69 artists and celebrate the tremendous quality and unique diversity of visual art being produced here and now. More info at the rapidcityartscouncil.org.
Okay, I said no clothing, but wear clothing.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
To the closing reception.
Yeah. Clothing encouraged. 70 works from 69 artists. Very cool.
It sounds like it will be, if you're an art lover, I'd get there.
Yeah. And biennial is an interesting unit of measurement for time.
I love a good, interesting unit.
Exciting, though. A lot of good stuff going on in Rapid City these days, folks. If you're not paying attention to what's going on there, you should check it out.
They actually have a larger art scene than Sioux Falls.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Fun fact, making more money, cashing these checks. Mm-hmm. Making that art.
Main Street Square is doing well.
They are.
Right. We've been working on it. Been seeing some cool things coming out of Visit Rapid City and downtown Rapid City and all that stuff. So don't sleep on the hills.
And making it more accessible.
We love that.
This just in. All right. We have two beautiful guests, Emily and Chris from the Diamond Room. Come on down.
The diamond room.
It's the diamond room.
Welcome, folks.
So is this like a room with one giant diamond?
I think it's in fact it's one room, right?
Yes.
But the composition is entirely diamond.
Ah.
So like the diamond describes the build out of the room. Am I correct?
No, not at all.
All right. Next time. No, I'm just kidding.
That's on the next episode.
All right. Well, that's that.
How's it going,
welcome,
guys?
Good.
Good. Thanks for having us.
So tell me about your relationship.
I hate him.
Feelings mutual.
I mean,
Just kidding.
you guys have a pretty fun team at the Diamond Room.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yes. Okay, so explain to those who might think it might be a room with one giant diamond. What is the Diamond Room?
We are a full service jewelry store in town, locally owned, locally managed.
There we go. Perfect. When did it start?
The Diamond Room was started in 1996.
Okay.
But our owner, Alone Spector, started his business in 1984.
Oh, wow.
And that's Spector Diamonds. So we have two capacities to the business, our wholesale business and our retail side. So we are the Diamond Room by Spector.
I got you. Okay. Okay, so I have a couple questions because I want to get to the nitty gritty. What is it like when couples come in, do they usually like raw dog it? Like they have no idea what's going on? You know what I'm talking about?
It's a family show.
Well, no, I mean like, do they know what they want, or do they like, a lot of times do you have to like help them walk them through, or like do they have, what's the most common? Like does the potential bride come in and kind of like say exactly what they want, or what's typical?
Usually come in as a couple
Oh,
quite often. So, or the girl will come in by herself, but a lot of times they already have an idea thanks to online. They do some online shopping and come in, Pinterest.
TikTok.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so what is that like? Like, how do you guys keep up with like social media with being a jewelry entity?
I would say like, you know, you're always going to have your classic styles, which is your basic solitaire. So it's just the band with the diamond on top, right? And then there's all these different trends that kind of go around. But, you know, we stick with the trends because our vendors and our designers stick with the trends. Like they know what's happening. But in terms of, you know, something that's going to stick always, that is just pure and we know it's always going to sell, is those classic styles. You know, your round brilliant diamond versus your radiant cut diamond, which is maybe more trendy, or your oval, which is maybe more trendy, if you will.
Right.
So, you know, it always kind of goes back to those classic styles, like your round brilliant diamond, your solitaire engagement ring, or, you know, your diamond tennis necklaces, your diamond tennis bracelets.
Those are super back, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
big time. Tennis necklaces were huge for Christmas, and I just anticipate them being even more huge in 2024. I mean, when you watch like the media, I mean, I'm 24 years old, so I watch the Kardashians, I watch The Bachelor, all that trashy reality TV, if you will.
Fantastic.
Yes.
As do you.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But, you know, that's what you're seeing those people wearing and in the award shows. And even I noticed in the NFL, I watch football too.
Yeah.
But in the NFL, you're seeing these big football players wearing diamond tennis necklaces, which is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm obsessed with? I
Yeah.
love guys wearing pearls.
Oh,
Like guys are super into that right now.
yeah.
And I love it.
I do too. I love a pearl moment.
No.
Are you into pearls?
No.
I'm not. I like the pearl. But
I don't think
I
we're
would
in
not
that
sport the
particular
pearl.
dude group chat.
Maybe
whatever
John
that
is, but we are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever
Chris-
we just decided.
Chris does have a really, really sick gold bracelet that he wears sometimes. I'm sad you didn't wear it
See?
today.
It's nice, man.
That's
You're not
keyword.
bringing your
Pearls.
sick bracelet.
It's
Yeah,
sick.
girls.
How would I
Yeah.
deploy?
It has to go with your outfit because Tyler from Wake, I just had coffee with him and he was sporting one and he looked killer.
Okay, so let's get a couple of things straight. Tyler from Wake is light years ahead of me in terms of his artistry, his fashion. He's a good-looking dude. He knows how to dress, and he has this like aura. He can get away
Yes,
with
you
that.
have to have the confidence.
You know what I mean? No, I'm not a pearl. I will not be donning pearls at any point. In time.
Diamonds and pearls.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I
maybe.
mean?
Are guys super into watches still?
Big time,
Big time.
I would say.
Yeah.
It's about the only men's accessory anymore is watches.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Like rings, bands, things like that. It's not really a
The
big thing
market's
anymore.
fallen off
Yeah.
for what it used to
Okay,
be when
interesting.
I first started. I'm the old one, so
Yeah, because I know some people are like obsessed with them.
yeah.
Like John Mayer.
I have multiple.
Yep.
Loves.
John Mayer is obsessed with a few things.
I'm obsessed with John Mayer.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with all of that.
Speaking of things we'll take personally.
Okay, so here's the deal too. I need more goss. So say like someone, how often do people like come back and say, hey, it didn't work out? Like, what do I do with this?
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the discount.
What's popular there? Do they make it into like a necklace? Do they try to like trade it in? What do they try to do instead?
Do you have some sort of a like smelting ceremony where you just melt down the old rings?
It's never the ring's fault.
Oh, it's never the ring's fault.
Never.
Get that right.
No. But what
Yeah,
happens?
spill.
Give me the gas.
A lot of times, the loan's a good guy. He'll buy them back for a small deduction for the wear and tear, but or the trade-in is also a great option that we can help people out with. But if they're our customers, we go the extra mile to try to help them out with whatever capacity we can to satisfy everybody.
Do they ever like reinvent it into like a different piece of jewelry? Really?
I would say no, just because if it was like a bad experience or you know what I mean, or like the diamond means something, the piece of jewelry means something, just to take out that single diamond and do something with it. I mean, that's usually we've been married for 15, 20 years now. I want to replace my center diamond and use my other diamond as a pendant. That would be that kind of process. But I would say most commonly they'll just either sell it back to us or,
Interesting.
I would imagine too. It's like such a hard time in your life where it's like you don't want to make that harder than it has to be. Yeah. Like going and somebody's like, hey, I need to exchange this ring. Why? What happened? What's going on? What did you do? Do you want me to turn that into something else for you?
Who are they?
You know what you should do? You should implant it right here and carry it with you for the rest of your life, so you never forget that mistake.
Turned out well for him.
Yeah.
When is it normal to do an upgrade?
Whenever you want to or whenever you can.
What? Not like I'm thinking about it, but I mean, it's been about 12 years.
I helped you with your ring.
I mean, right?
Yeah. It's about time.
It's about
What's
that.
your husband's name, John?
Yeah, it's about damn time,
All right,
John.
it's
Where are
about
you at?
damn time, John. Where are you at?
Yeah, where's the ring today?
Well, I'm not wearing. I was getting ready and I forgot. I have to tell you something.
Yikes.
I was just asking about that return
Awkward.
policy because, what is your favorite part about your jobs?
Ooh, good question.
Chris, you can go first.
People.
Yes.
Meeting different people.
Right. I loved working with you on taking one of my rings and putting it with my grandma's ring guard.
Yep.
It's just really cool how that was just really meaningful because I didn't think at all when I got it that it was going to fit my finger ever. And then you guys really customized it to, it's awesome. And I get compliments on it all the time.
Yeah. It's fun to make dreams come true. Sounds cheesy, corny lines,
No,
but
not at all, man.
really it is because you're helping
yeah.
people in probably one of the most impactful moments of their life.
Yeah.
Other than children or something like that. I mean, this is one of the major stepping stones in a person's life, and we get to be a part of that.
And we always say it's about milestones too. Like it doesn't end at the engagement. Like we want to keep that relationship through every milestone, every anniversary, every birthday, every push present for your first child, what have you. So yeah, I would agree with Chris in terms of people, but it's kind of related as well. But I'm 24 years old, so these people who are getting engaged are my age, and a lot of the times I know who they are just because we are all from South Dakota, small towns. People kind of know someone. I know your cousin or your aunt or whatever, so it's really fun to get the inside. I get to know when people are getting engaged before they do, but it's HIPAA. It's like HIPAA.
Right. I was gonna say, so you have to be it's lawyer privilege.
It's probably not that dire, but it's close.
How would you feel if you ruined someone's engagement? That would.
Oh, like a surprise.
Yeah,
You told somebody, I know that so and so is gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not the move.
Yeah, no, not the move.
That's not the move.
So
that has happened. I've known of couples where word got out somehow, and I'm dude,
gosh,
who leaked it? Why don't we find that person?
Yeah.
We need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
They need to pay for the ring.
You got somebody
yeah. I was gonna
that
say,
will be $30,000.
You know what's annoying that I never like that happens is what's your opinion on the friend that helps pick it out, and then as soon as they get engaged, I helped pick that out. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
Wait,
you should be
if I was gonna get married again, it's okay, we're gonna go pick out an engagement ring, but I'm gonna take her best friend.
Yeah.
Is that what you're describing?
Yeah, if one of my guy friends was hey, I'm gonna propose. Will you come with me and help me pick out what she might like? Then the girl, the friend tries to take credit after they're engaged. I helped pick that out. And it's I get it, but that kind of ruins his moment. And then you don't need to take credit.
I think he still is yeah. You could still take credit for that 'cause it's a good call. It's a good call knowing hey, I'm not maybe equipped to make this call entirely on my own.
I guess.
I'm gonna call in a subject matter expert right?
Or they like to like say they knew the secret first too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
geez,
like,
get out of
okay,
here. Who cares?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like saying I listened to like whoever before they were,
Oh,
you know,
God.
like
my sister was like, I had streaks in my hair before Avril. Avril Lavigne's not watching you.
No.
And then she wore a tie. When she wore a tie, it was very dire.
that's a dark time.
It's very
It was a
dark.
We were talking about MySpace era back, you know, when I first got in here today. And speaking of dark times, the tie, like the punk.
It's so funny trying to explain MySpace to people who have no idea
She's
about
25.
MySpace.
She has no clue.
I know what
24.
MySpace is.
But like your top friends,
She
Yeah,
has
the
no
top
clue.
friends.
that was like a
list.
big deal.
It's like your top 5 friends on Snapchat. It's
But
like
then
the same thing.
no, because if you're mad at someone and you remove them from your friends, it was
Yeah,
like a
so, like,
slap.
Top 5 friends on Snapchat is close,
Based
right?
on frequency.
but it's
Yeah.
that's just a visual reporting tool.
Gotcha.
So like it's really
not
difficult to
stats.
manipulate that.
Gotcha.
It's just
It's like you
saying,
made the
like,
choice.
Yeah.
It's like so with MySpace, with the difference with the top friends is you put people in your top friends. Like you got to
Yeah.
pick them, right?
Oh.
It's not about how often you message, how often you interact. There was no algorithm because this was back when we were free of all the algorithm gods. And now you would just pick like, hey, this is my top 8. Let's say you and I have beef, and it's like take him off the top 8.
Chris is going to number
Yeah.
13.
I'm gonna take him off my top 8 and replace somebody else. Like let's say Tone and Chris were like, you know,
Yeah.
sworn enemies, and it's like
Yeah.
now he pisses me off. Hey, guess what, Tone? You're up, bro. Just to get a little.
And there was like,
brutal.
you got to pick a song for your profile.
Oh, yeah.
And then my like little cousin, she was like 15 and she chose Lap Dance by Pharrell. And I'm like, okay, I need to call her.
Yeah, I had some Little John. I had some the Little John and the East Side Boys, little 3-6 Mafia type of action for a little bit.
See, is MySpace, can you find that information? Can you guys go back and see that
No.
stuff?
No, I think
See,
it's done.
in my
I think it's shut down.
generation, we had Facebook. So, like, I started using the computer when it was like MSN IM, right? Like, we'd be
Yes,
IMing
bless.
my friends, right? On my parents' giant HP TV box computer thing. When you couldn't use the phone, like that landline when you were using the
yeah.
computer, and make that awful noise.
And you'd have to like wait
Yeah.
for it to like
Yep.
go through and like
Yep.
watch it.
Yep. Insane. But then when Facebook came around, that like it was kind of in that same retrospect,
Yeah.
but like we would post that as our like status. So like I'm 24 now and it'd be like 13 years ago and it's like the lyrics from Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So embarrassing. I'm glad
Yeah.
that's not public. Like no
Oh, I
one else
know.
gets to see that.
Well, it's actually funny because the surprise we weren't going to tell you about is we actually printed off your Facebook post from
You're a
2010.
liar.
I am lying. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That would be
I'm
a
outta
good news,
here.
though.
Bring out your mom who printed all.
Yeah. Thank you to your mom. So in 2010, you posted OMFG.
Yeah.
Stephanie, can you believe? No.
Oh my gosh.
That would be good news, though.
But sorry, to get back on track.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the bling. So what are some trends you're loving right now?
I love radiant cuts.
Radiant.
Yes, radiant is like if an oval diamond and an emerald cut diamond had a baby.
Ooh.
So it's rectangle like an oval, but it's cut and brilliant it's rectangle like a radiant and it's cut and brilliant like an oval. So it has those facets and that sparkle. It's stunning. I think I actually might have sent you guys a picture of it. It's yellow gold, has a flat, just 4mm flat solitaire band with a hidden halo. It's stunning. It's my dream ring.
We'll have Tone throw the picture up.
Yeah, it's sick.
Throw it up.
Throw it up. Pull it up, Tone.
How about you?
Classic round.
Oh, you like I do too.
Timeless.
You
Never
can't
goes
be
out of
wrong.
style.
What's it? Is gold still pretty in?
I would say it's 50-50.
Yeah,
Really?
anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be heavily white. Now it's yellow.
What about rose gold? Is that still like really? Was that trendy?
Trendy.
It's trendy.
That's trendy? Okay.
Yeah. But with color analysis being a big thing,
Oh, yes.
people are like getting their color analysis done and they're realizing, oh, well, I'm a silver girl. Like, oh, I'm a gold girl, And so that has a lot to do with like your skin tones too. Like even if we do like a marketing campaign shoot, I always have the girls who have really nice olive undertones. They have just darker skin. They wear the white gold. But like me, I'm Irish and pale. You know what I mean? I wear the yellow because it pulls out that darker tone in my skin.
For the woefully uninformed, meaning me,
Okay.
what is the color process, color analysis?
A color analysis? It's like you like go to a specialist. It's like if you're getting your hair done, right?
Okay.
You like make an appointment for this. And they like drape different colors on you and see like you're not supposed to wear any makeup. You have to have your hair up. You wear like a hairnet or something. And it's all about like your skin tones and your
It's really
your-
relaxing.
This isn't something you guys do. This is like,
No, you
would do
got
it
my
before.
colors done, and
Yeah.
I know white gold or yellow gold is not
I'm
for me.
autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done by like
okay.
seasons.
I
It's like
think
spring,
I'm
autumn.
too.
Yeah.
What's black all year round?
Emo.
You.
Awesome.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, anyone who knows me, you know that's the vibe.
It's really relaxing though, because like the whole time they're like, and this, and this, and they just keep like putting like essentially like kerchiefs on you, and you're just like sitting there,
Yeah.
and then they'll like play with makeup to see like what
Yeah.
looks good and bad. And yeah, because I was gonna say, so going with that, how would you say someone's thinking about getting engaged or just thinking about jewelry in general? How would they prepare for like what their style is and like what looks best on them? Because that is a good point.
Yeah, so I would say I've been wearing yellow gold since I was first started wearing jewelry, just because I just always liked it better than a white gold or a silver. So it would just be kind of like your preference, really. But you know, when you get something on your hand, you could totally change your mind. Like if you think that you're a white gold girl through and through and you get a yellow gold band on your hand and you love it, then go with yellow gold. You know what I mean? Or go with something that's two-toned if it's white and yellow. You know, so I would say it's really based on preference and getting rings on your finger. It's really the only way you can kind of
coming in and
yeah.
checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of girls like the Pinterest specials when they come in, they try them on, and it's just not their style.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
then they'll pick something completely different.
Yeah,
So
we
that-
see that a lot.
That brings me to like one of my questions. Like it's not on here, so like I'm just kind of winging it. But
Rebel.
I'm curious, like, because a lot of people will buy online,
Yeah.
right? That's an emerging market, like various things for whatever reason, whether it's budget or I want to be more conscious of where it's sourcing from, or whatever the case is. But again, like in that, so like make the case for me. Like I'm curious, like where do you, not only because of again your profession, but like where would someone benefit if somebody's listening to this and like, hey, I would just go buy a ring online. Why would I go down to the diamond room? Why should they do that?
I would say probably just based on, you know what I mean, my generation too, you know, we do a lot of online shopping, but I know that I've ordered 1,000,001 pairs of jeans that I've had to send back because they don't fit right.
Right.
So when it's such a big purchase and it's such a monumental thing, you know, you want to be able to see the ring on your finger. You want to be able to choose your stone to the exact, you know, proportions and color and clarity that you want. You know, like we have 1,000,001 options, whether that's, you know, in diamonds or styles, and the end of it too is like the relationship. If you buy something online, there's probably like a 30-day warranty. And if you need it sized or you need a prong fixed, you have somebody in town to just go to. Granted, we are open to anybody. If someone bought their engagement ring online and needed their ring fixed, like of course we would help size it or fix it or do whatever they needed. But you know, jewelry it's a big purchase for a lot of people. It means a lot. So I think it's important for, you know, consumers to think about that and like make sure that they're with somebody that they trust and someone that can give them an education, because it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So
It's not like shopping for a toaster or something like that, where you can look up a brand and just look for the cheapest price.
Right.
Or
entirely
read
different
like
than
the
that.
first 5 reviews on Amazon and be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Yeah.
With our shop, with Alone being a wholesaler, he'll get in a parcel of diamonds. They could all be graded the same, but he'll sit there and he'll pick out which ones are the nicest out of the ones that are graded the same.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking at statistics, which a lot of people, they call it paper shopping, they'll go online and look for certified diamonds. You don't exactly have a full understanding of what you're looking at. And so you're picking out what people are suggesting to you without actually seeing it.
Right.
Visually, if they were that beautiful of a diamond, they would be in stores, because we want you to see the best of the best.
Yeah.
So online, a lot of times there's something off that the average person might not pick up on just looking at a grading report.
Oh yeah.
yeah. And I think a lot of it does have to do with budget too. You know what I mean? Like people have a specific budget that they're wanting to spend, you know what I mean? Or available to spend. So, you know, the biggest thing for us is that you could come into the diamond room and have a $1,500 budget for an engagement ring. We'd figure it out. You know what I mean? We'd get it done. You know, you could come into the diamond room and say, I want this certain stone, but I want it to be ethically sourced. So then we would move you to maybe towards a lab grown diamond versus a mine diamond. But, you know, with, like you said, with Alone being a wholesaler, like that kind of process, if we need to get something in, it really only takes a couple days. So you're not waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to see this diamond where, you know, you could maybe even go continue shopping, you know.
And then you have someone to walk through with you to see if it's like what you wanted and everything.
Well, it is like you're doing a ton of stuff, and it's like that's the benefits are there. So yeah, go to the diamond room.
And here's my thing too, is I will say, what I enjoy about you guys, and then I would say too, just like jewelry stores in general, like you guys aren't like the hard push salespeople. Like, because you just want people to get what they want. And so, like, I think maybe some people might be intimidated to walk in because they think they're going to be like, some people are going to walk at them like zombies and be like, what do you want? What do you want? Kind of like I hate to say it, like the car salesman stereotype.
Yep. They just kind of like you see moving heads like across the lot, like emerging.
You see them like running.
Like the parked cars. And you're like, oh no.
And you're like, ah! So I really appreciate that too. And I think people should know that for sure. It's not like any pressure or anything like that. So.
Well, even just like as a co-working team, you know, like we don't work on commission. So we're not battling over the customers, you know, like if I'm super busy and chained to my desk and my customer comes, Chris is more than happy to help them and I'm more than happy to let him. So it really just kind of, it gives that sense of there's no push. Like we're not going to sell you something you don't want or something you can't afford. Like you come in, you set your expectations and we'll figure out what works best for us, you know?
How often are you chained to your desk?
Often. She wanders periodically. We have to keep her.
That, So my full-time job, we can help with that. I don't know. People shouldn't be shackled to their desks. You know, we can. Yeah,
hey, but there's diamonds on it.
If we're chaining people, it's a diamond chain.
All right, well, let's get to the game, guys.
Yes.
So you can't know
Is it
exactly
game time?
what this is.
Oh.
I think so.
It's game time.
So this is Mad Libs.
And
good.
I need to, so we can tell them it's Mad Libs, right?
Yes.
I'm looking to our governing authorities over here.
Greta.
Awesome.
All right, so how do we go about this?
All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take them through it, right?
I'm
We'll just
so
get
excited.
words. So, I need your name.
Chris.
First, middle, last, social, and date of birth.
And actually, I will need your fingerprint.
Yeah, and we will also need.
We're going to give it to Mickey Mouse. That's from off the
CHRIS.
Correct.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm doing it. It's a courtesy ask.
There's other ways to spell it.
There's
True.
other
Got
ways
his
to
back.
spell Chris.
There's that KRIS.
Oh, we don't
Yeah.
talk about them.
That dude, Kringle. What a joke.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Yeah, that one.
That took me a
Tone
minute.
liked that one. Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Screw that
you got
guy.
that? Okay,
Yep.
and the name of
name
someone else
somebody
in the room.
Somebody else in the room. Pick a name. Anybody else in the room.
Alana.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
ALANA.
Uh-huh.
Lana! All right. I need an adjective, a descriptive word.
Tall.
Oh.
Okay, that works.
All right. Yeah.
A noun.
It's your turn now.
Oh,
You
no.
go.
Let her go. She is the.
Clock. Is that a noun? Is that a describing word?
That's a noun. Yep. It's an object. So a noun is
Okay.
like just a thing.
Yeah.
Can, clock.
I gotta go
Clock-
back to
Clock works. We'll do clock.
6th grade grammar.
Another adjective.
Another adjective.
Describing word.
Yep. Descriptive word.
Short.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. I need a proper noun. A proper noun
It's like a person.
is like a person, place, or thing that's like a title.
Okay.
Proper noun.
The diamond room.
I like it.
Like
like
looking
it.
at Greta. Like,
Is that acceptable?
yeah, she
Does
said,
that work?
It's a place.
Well, we're just double checking if that was okay. We're getting schooled. A plural noun.
Good God.
Two in a row.
So what is a plural noun again?
So objects. So clocks.
Oh, okay.
Don't do clocks.
Objects.
Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know.
Apostrophes. Kind
Sure.
of.
Plural.
Yeah,
Multiple objects.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Blank and blank.
Diamonds and glasses. It's like the first couple things that come to my head.
Oh, I thought that was a Mad Libs. I'm like, we need that. And then next is two adjectives. Descriptive.
You're hammering this out.
Oh my
You
God.
rock it
Okay.
out.
Pretty.
Okay.
2 of them. Is that what we need?
Yes.
Ugly. Or should I pick maybe something that's not the opposite?
Yeah, maybe someone else.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
I'll do something that's not the opposite. Describing word.
No, don't do
Fit. I was going to say fit.
Okay. I didn't know where she was going
I
with
was
that.
not going to.
Okay, and then add noun.
Lamp.
Ooh, lamp.
Yeah.
LAMP.
Yeah.
A verb.
Yikes.
What is a verb?
A word that shows action.
Run.
Yes. Oh.
And
Okay.
different order.
Jog or you
No.
give me a.
No, just don't forget run.
Okay.
Can I adjust it slightly?
Yeah.
Can I add an ing to the end? Can I say
Absolutely.
running?
Yes, running.
And then a feeling and emotion.
Ooh. Feeling / emotion. I
Mm.
like it.
Scared.
I was excited.
Do scared. Do scared.
Okay. You heard the woman.
Well, I mean, he finally chimed in.
She talks enough.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, and then we need another feeling and emotion. Wait, what was yours?
Scared.
Excited.
Excited. Then do excited for the next one.
Yep.
And then we need another verb.
Word that shows action.
Like ing.
You don't have to do
Doesn't
ing.
Oh, okay.
You just used that last time.
You're just being weird.
Laughing.
Yeah, laughing. That's good. Or laugh.
laugh.
Laugh. Yes, that's good.
Okay.
And then another one. Sorry, another verb.
Another verb.
We're getting there.
Jump.
Jump. I was gonna say jump too. Perfect.
And then 3 feelings.
Ooh, yeah. This is good stuff. Feeling.
Happy.
Okay.
Perplexed.
Perplexed.
Excellent.
Big
you.
word. Spell that.
I can't. I winged it. I got kicked out of
How about
school.
can I do the last one?
Yes.
Can I do
yeah,
the last
do the
one?
last one.
Horny.
That he knows how to spell.
Let's freaking go. Oh, yeah, dude.
All right, and then last is amount of time.
Amount of time.
Yes.
3 days.
Okay. 3 days. Put it down.
3 days.
So
Boy.
You gonna read it to us?
Dan is going. Do you want me to read it?
I'm not going to read that. You mean me and my monotone
Wait. In the presence
ass ugly,
of,
you know?
Actually, no.
reading voice?
Actually, have Chris do it because these are your vows for your wedding.
That's what we were having you fill out. So, Chris, if you could recite your sacred vows in the manner as they have been written.
Now get in the microphone there.
Yeah, you really got to get into the mic here.
We might need a performance as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Wish
that.
we had like romantic music.
Cue romantic music. I, Chris, take you, Alana, to be my tall, wedded husband.
Hell yeah, dude. Progressive. That's progressive as fuck. That's what that is.
I'm fluid.
Oh, my constant clock, my short partner, and my love from this day forward.
Oh.
What is it? It's Short King Summer coming up. isn't it?
Yeah. It's my time.
In the presence of the diamond room,
Hell yeah.
our diamonds and glasses. That was Emily.
Yeah.
That's not good. I offer you my. Is that supposed to be pretty?
Bro, he's up on the handwriting. Like, just read it. Just read it.
I
Okay?
offer you my pretty vow, and to be my fit lamp in
Hell yeah.
sickness and in running, in good times and in scared times, as well as in excited times. I promise to laugh. I promise to laugh you unconditionally, and to always jump. False.
Thank you.
Oh boy. You make me feel happy and perplexed. And most importantly, horny.
Let's go.
I look forward to the next 3 days of our lives.
The 3 days of our lives. That's good news.
The best 3 days ever.
What's really, really uncanny is I don't know how you guys recreated this, but these were my exact vows. I don't know how you did the same. It's just the same, right?
No wonder you guys lasted for 3 days.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't go to the diamond room, so that would have been I didn't get my return policy.
There
You guys can keep that. You can take that home, hang it on your wall.
Yeah,
Save it.
We'll
Frame
frame
it.
that
Yeah,
for
frame
sure.
that.
Put it in
My
the break
wife will
room.
enjoy that.
And most importantly.
And most importantly, last but not least,
Oh, thanks, Chris.
yeah.
Anything
a
for
lot.
you, Alana?
Yep. It wouldn't be a show without you bringing up something like horny or like eating ass that one time. Or,
That was a show.
I feel like I've been out for because we do this once a month. So I feel like I've been out long enough that
Was that with the pig?
I'm assuming ham was the pig episode. Yeah, I don't know why that would come up otherwise.
Because we were talking about the booty, I think.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Oh yeah,
because we were doing the guessing game with what the cut of the pig was.
pig anus. It wasn't one.
It was the butt. Okay. Just trying to give you some context.
Yeah, you guys should come back again. We
Yeah.
can have a conversation
Yeah.
about pigs.
Perfect.
Goes well. Anything we should know about the Diamond Room? Anything coming up, or where can people follow you guys?
Always on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and the 605 magazine and 605 weddings. We like to go to a lot of bridal shows. So if you are engaged already, then you can swing by, maybe find like a raffle or some sort of giveaway or some sort of discount. We'll be at the SME, the Women in Business, like 2 Tuesdays from now.
March 26th.
March 26th. So we'll be there. Yep. So swing by our booth. We will have a raffle there for that as well. But yeah, just kind of all over the place. You'll see our billboards on the interstate.
You guys do a really good job with your marketing, I will say.
Thank you. Yep. We've got big things coming in for 2024, 2025. So we're excited.
Check it out. And Dan, contact them anytime for your pearls.
Yeah.
Me and Tyler.
I think you could be a pearl man.
You think so?
No.
Or just maybe just like a solid watch.
Coming from the guy that couldn't read pretty.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
All right. No, I am going to make a disclaimer here. I have the handwriting to be a some sort of a physician. Just not the grades.
Do not talk to my horny husband that way.
Horny husband.
Anyways.
Most importantly.
Well, let's plug your website one more time.
TheDiamondRoom.com.
Boom.
Yeah, go visit the Diamond Room. Go shop at the Diamond Room.
Frost yourself.
Frost yourself.
And thank you for another 605 show. Check it out. 605magazine.com.
Bum, 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 bum.
Trail man, let's go. You are now rocking with the. You are now you're rocking with the.